money. Yeah, say it's that ugly money.
This is the Ugly Money Podcast. It's about the process of success, everything between your first dollar.
And we are live. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to yet another edition of the Ugly Money Podcast. I am your host, Ugly Money Nietzsche. This episode being brought to you by Goliath Fowler, selected the #1 all-natural male enhancement product in the country, in the world, and in the stratosphere. Men on average last 2 to 3 times longer while using Goliath. So if you want to go from zero to hero, go to GoliathXXL.com today and get that new Trigger XL daily supplement. Clears your mind, clears your pipes, break a back. We on that Goliath, Jack. Y'all know what I need y'all to do? Drop them cities and locations and hit that like button. We got a hate. We got a banger tonight. We're going to talk some Kai Cenat. We're going to talk some Moneybag and Ari. Some Lil Baby and Jada. A whole lot of things going on in the world today. But hit that like button, drop them cities and locations. St. Louis is on the check-in. Frankfurt, Germany is on the check-in. Okay. Detroit, what up, dude? Remember, all super chats will be read and discussed in full. So if you got something to say with a super chat. Any super chat, $10 or better. We will make the next topic of discussion on this show. I'm going to quickly introduce my guest because I want to quickly get into something that is literally going viral as we speak. He's an author, entrepreneur, businessman, philanthropist at times, and most importantly, a black brother. Y'all show your love one time for Lobo Forte! Lobo, what's up, brother?
What's going on, baby? What's
Man, they say money, Lil Baby cracking Moneybag your girlfriend. You hear about it? It's going viral right now. So look, what happened, right? So Jada Waiter, who I risk it all for, Lil Baby mama was on live, and then they was talking about what about the TikTok rumors about Ari and Lil Baby hooking up. And you know, Jada, she one of them baby mamas that be salty at her baby daddy talking to other people or whatever. She was like, oh, well, that's definitely true or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so it kind of leaked out that Lil Baby piping Moneybag yo girl.
That ugly money.
And it just brings me to think about, like, are women ever satisfied?
That ugly money.
Like, okay, you got a 5-time platinum artist.
That ugly money.
Oh, I need a 6-time platinum. Like, damn.
That ugly money.
Was a million records that different? You know what I mean? Okay, this guy's over here protecting, providing for you, giving you a commitment, a committed relationship. You know what I mean? Working out, got a 6-pack, and you still go screw off.
That ugly money.
Are women ever satisfied, Lobo?
boss. So, I get into it. This is, so in my downtime I write, and this is what I say. It's not about being satisfied. I think instead of women want good men, they want men who are good for what they want.
Ooh, come on.
What they want
That ugly
is,
money.
it changes per state of mind and stage in life. So if you that hot nigga, that's a good man. If you got them pockets, that's a good man. Whatever flow you on and you going in my direction, that's my good nigga.
Right.
That's the one that I'm with right now. And that's why a lot of good guys actually get overlooked, because they good guys. Bad guys be winning. Bad guys win because, like I said, they allow women to do something that they love to do.
Right.
Chase.
Hey, man, you know,
That ugly money.
it always baffled me that women think, I just want a nice guy, but then they never date nice guys, right?
Nah.
And I can remember a time in my life before I became ain't shit.
That ugly money.
I was a nice guy. I genuinely wanted to date one girl and take her out and treat her like a queen and build and grow with her. That bitch left.
That ugly money.
You know what I'm saying? Now, the crazy thing about it is when I finally get to the point of becoming financially stable and, you know, my career starts going up, now I have options. Now she want to come back.
That ugly money.
No. There's a saying that women rather share a rich man than be a broke man's everything. What do you think about that?
Definitely. Facts. It's like, I'd rather rule in hell than to be a servant in heaven.
Woo!
And the truth of it is, like I say, I'm writing my next book, and it's not all women, and I gotta put that disclaimer out there. Why women don't want good men. Think about it. A lot of times, like, you got a dude, you say, hey, you bald, you short, you ugly, you fat.
Right.
It don't affect him. He's still going to get on the ground, do what he do.
Yep.
But you say that to a woman, it changes the whole outlook. She wear makeup, she wear clothes a certain way because she hates negative outside perceptions of herself. So she asked for a good dude because that shuts down any negative outside perception that she ain't no good bitch.
Right.
It's like, yo, she ain't shit neither. But if she say, hey, I want a good dude, you think she a good woman too.
Right.
So she gonna always ask for a good dude, but she wanna chase the bad one. That's real.
Women want validation from the men that they date.
Definitely. And you give her a good dude, she ain't gonna know what to do with him. I mean, think about it. Like, a good dude gonna bring his ass home. Right. He gonna pay the bills. Right. He got eyes for you. And you know what women like? Women want a man that other women want but can't have. And the thing about it is, if she don't see other women wanting this nigga, she lose value too.
Ain't that crazy, bro? The fact that hoes want the man that has hoes, but when they get with the man that has hoes, they don't want him to have hoes. But when he gets with her, if he stops having hoes, she's gonna leave him for a man that has hoes.
That's crazy.
So if you want to have hoes, have hoes.
Bang. Why you think it's so hard? Why you think it's so hard for a man that's single and coming at you straight to get a woman? He go in the club, single as a dollar bill, can't get a chick. Nope. I always say, if you really want to get a woman's attention, take another woman with you. Yeah. And it's not that she really wants you. She just want to know that she better than the chick you brought.
Come on.
Free game.
That's real.
They a lot of times they want the experience, or they think they want the treatment that this other woman is getting.
Exactly.
You know, but women, I see them compete with each other like so much. You know, there's never been a time in my life where I've looked at a woman with red bottom shoes and be like, oh man, them Christian Louboutins make that girl look sexy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Right. Oh, that YSL bag, I want to talk to her. I don't care if it's YSL or Pick and Pay or whatever. It is what it is. If you fine, you fine. And so why do women crave these things? Why do women want men to spend copious amounts of money on bags and purses? Because they're trying to compete with other women. My man spends more money, or my niggas spend more money on me than you, so I'm better than you, bitch.
Facts. The biggest critic of a woman has never been a man. It's always been another woman. That's why, think about BBL crisis. We don't even like that shit. We hate BBLs, but they keep getting them. Right. Because they trying to top that other bitch. If I'm her, then who are you? And that's what it is. Other women are the biggest critics of women.
That ugly money.
So fellas, if you're smart,
that ugly money.
You want to have hoes, have hoes.
That ugly money.
You want that woman, have another woman.
That ugly money.
Use the other woman. The best wingman is your woman.
That ugly money.
It's the easiest way. It's the easiest way. And they like to flock together. And they're all there trying to compete. They're trying to compete for the same guy. Now, this guy over here ain't got nothing going on. Ain't got no women. And he's single as hell and ain't dealt with nobody. They don't want to look his way. But the guy that's in the VIP section with the bottles popping and all the girls around, oh, they want to get there to get next to him and see if they can get his attention. Shit's weird.
And a lot of women would say, that's bullshit, you whatever, A, B, and C. Have a damn NBA All-Star and see how many women in the lobby waiting for the same man.
For sure.
So if I'm wrong, how are they okay with that? But it's a problem when you do it.
Man, I remember I was in the military. And I used to have a MySpace page. That's how everybody had it.
That ugly money.
I had a MySpace page. I was 23 years old.
That ugly money.
Believe it or not, gentlemen, I had muscles at one point in time.
That ugly money.
And I had what looked like a six-pack.
That ugly money.
And I was 6'3", 205 pounds. I was pretty damn chiseled and defined. Had a nice bright smile, and I was a young brother with some decent hair. And I could barely buy a bitch.
That ugly money.
Now, I lied to you not. At 43 years old, 305 pounds.
That ugly money.
And a whole head of gray hair.
That ugly money.
I got to pay a bitch to leave.
That ugly money.
And I'm like, there is no way that I am more aesthetically pleasing at 43 than I was at 23. So what is the difference? Well, money, power, success, and motherfucking motion.
That ugly.
And the fact that other women see that, other women want to be around that, and it's just
definitely,
it's just weird. So I mean, it makes a man ask: do women really want their own man, or do they want it's like, do you want, if this guy has no girls, why don't you date him? do you really want your own man, but you want this guy that has all these options to only be with you? It just seems kind of backwards.
I mean, it is, and it's shown to you every day. So think about it. At 25, a man is, I would say, at the bottom of the mountain, right?
Right.
He's climbing the mountain. Usually at like 40s, 50s, he's hitting the top of the mountain. But he's got to, it's like climbing the building from the outside. He got to grind, build himself, get experience. Because women don't want no dude that ain't experienced. So you got to have experiences, life, wisdom, money, and that takes time, right? Now, a lady can walk up at the bottom of the mountain. She could be 21 years old, not know shit, and have a good life.
Yep.
A man cannot be 21 and have a good life without fucking working for it and building. Because somebody will see her and say, you know what? I'll take care of that.
Right.
But nobody gonna look at a man and be like, hey, you gotta have some calluses. You gotta have some work done, know how to make some paper, right? Now, she can walk to the bottom of the mountain, and most women look at the very top and say, that's who I want.
Right.
They walk to the bottom, and then there's some dudes that say, okay, cool, I'll take that. That's why everybody looking for the lottery ticket and skipping over the good nigga. Because if women really want a good man, there'll be more nerds holding titties instead of PlayStation remote.
That ugly money.
But they just like, yo,
Free game.
we good.
Well,
We good.
I'm with you when you're right.
Free game alert.
You know, and you said something with that where, you know, a woman that's 21 years old can literally get with a man and doesn't have to know anything and her life will be great. You know, I've dated, I tried to date younger recently. And I really, when I was dating the young lady, I realized, I'm like, bro, at your young age, if indeed we make this thing work, you don't have to worry about shit. You really technically don't have to, because I have spent the last 20 some odd years, you know, constructing a lifestyle, a house, cars, a business, and things of that nature. I had to go through the mud.
Right.
And then after I got out the mud, now this young lady, this beautiful young lady would see me, and if I liked her life changes day one.
Exactly. Facts, right?
Nigga, my life didn't change day 3,001. You know what I mean? Like, I literally had to sit there. And so, you know, you said something about, like, the women on the top of the mountain, and they want the man on the top of the mountain, but we are born in the valleys.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. That's why they say, you know, Beyonce can get picked up out of Burger King, but Jay-Z ain't going nowhere. Somebody see Beyonce be like, look, this your last day at work.
Damn right.
That's just how it is. And until a man becomes that dude, no woman really trying to pick him. I'm sorry, but that's just how it goes.
Yeah, a lot of sisters, I hate to say it like this, a lot of sisters don't really, they're not a good judge of talent or seeing potential in a man. And I always told them, I always given advice. I'm like, listen, if you see a man that's working after his purpose and he's driven and he's hardworking, build with that man, be an asset to his situation or whatever, and help him progress. You know, because if you go to the top of that mountain, that man that got all the way up there by himself, you don't got no say so, bitch.
Nah.
That ugly money.
You ain't about to tell me shit. You gonna be this way or the highway.
That ugly money.
Because at that point, that guy, women are like bus stops. One leave, one come in.
But see, a lot of dudes, so like I said, I write, you know,
Right.
And a lot of dudes, they allow pussy to get out of position. And I'm not trying to lessen women. What I'm saying is that they've made it more valuable than purpose. And what's happening is a lot of dudes are putting women and their bodies on pedestals and forgetting purpose. And now these women are like, you know what? I want this, I want that. And you don't really want to build with a dude. You don't give a shit. Yeah, you better have it. Have it before I get there. And the building is the whole point of it.
Right.
Because if she can't build with you, then how's she gonna help you maintain it?
If you're not an asset, you're a liability.
That ugly money.
And it's not, I'm not trying to knock
Yeah.
no ladies or nothing like that, but the reality is, look at the conversations. And the man passed away, but Kevin Samuels,
Right.
He had a whole show. He didn't call these women. They called him, and every one of them, I want him to make $500,000, take care of my 3 kids, and have room for me to move in, and I think I should get this. What in the world's mentality says, okay, I deserve this? And this is endless women
Right.
that are asking for the same thing. So what sense of entitlement do we have in our women? That's what I'm asking.
I think that if women, you see, first and foremost, if women dated at their level, like they tell us to date at our level, right? Like, are you dated women that you could afford? If women dated at a level of their face can afford, I think that it would be a lot more wives and a lot less goddamn baby mamas. Now, the problem is that some women think that if you, bro, I lie to you not. I had a show Wednesday, and I had 7 girls, and Ricky will tell you, I had 7 girls on the stage, and we asked them the Kevin Samuels question: rate yourself 1 to 10. You can't use 7, bro. 5 of them said 10.
That ugly money.
The other 2 said 8.
That ugly money.
5 of them said 10 with no goddamn no skill.
That ugly money.
And I'm looking, and I'm like, you don't want to clown them or you don't want to down them, but it's just like, bitch, get real, you know what I mean?
Ugly money.
And so if every woman thinks she's a 10, she's out here going after the 10 guy, and well, the 10 guy now has so many options, but she wants him to be only with her. I just think it's unreasonable.
Well, I mean, so years ago I was in this spot, right? And this girl said, I want a man with a Bugatti or $1 million plus car. I get that, and you can ask for that. But I say to her, okay, you want a man with a Bugatti. Well, if he has a Bugatti, I'm pretty sure it's a woman with the Bugatti,
right,
or a woman with a Ferrari, or a woman with the Lamborghini. Right. And you're saying to all these men that are around you right now, and you and your Hyundai, right, this man in Bugatti, he's got to skip over Ferrari, Lamborghini, all these other cars just to get to you. Now, realistically, what does that look like? I'm going to get, you know what? Forget Lamborghini. Forget Ferrari. Forget Maserati. Forget all these Porsches. I'm going to go straight to the Hyundai. Is that realistic? I'm not about to team up with the Hyundai when I got a Ferrari sitting next to me.
Facts.
That ugly money.
I might fuck that Hyundai, though.
I mean, target practice.
Yes.
I hate to say it. Target practice, crash test dummy.
Let's talk about the difference between women that have access to sex and women that have access to men. I think sometimes women misconstrue the fact of getting dick versus actually getting a man that wants to build with them.
Oh, real talk. So I say this all the time with ladies, and it's not like I'm a dating coach or nothing like that, you know. In fact, this is just my hobby, writing, right, and everything like that. I do more motivation and getting to it, taking action, which we're going to get into.
Amen.
But this is what I say, is women are out here, endless women, and Kevin Samuel's show is proof of that. Endless women are saying, I deserve to go to this restaurant. I deserve a man with this kind of money. I deserve to have my bills paid, all this. There are women who have that and don't have to ask for it. So you got to ask yourself as a woman, what is she about and what is she doing to where she gets that and don't have to ask for it? Prime example, and no disrespect, Phylicia Rashad.
Right.
Ever since I was growing up, even before the Cosby Show, somebody was like, hey, I'm giving her a soft life. And she don't have to say, take me here, take me there. Right. How she carries herself created the life for her. And a man was like, yo, I'm giving her that. How she carried herself changed that. And when she commented on that show and women were mad with her saying, hey, y'all need to cover up A, B, and C, this is a woman that can tell you how to get that life without asking for it. Right. But you out here fighting a man because he won't take you there. You trying to take him like a horse. It's like he ain't going.
And they be mad at her for telling them the truth.
Exactly. So how is it that some women out there get their bills paid, get a soft life, and don't have to ask for it because a man sees the value in her? So what is it that you're not doing? Talk to that woman, get educated, and be able to learn something because she's doing something that gets her a soft life. Because men want to do that. Yeah. And so they can get dick all day. I call that bullpen practice pussy. That's side of the road. That's that struggle pussy. That's that hey I get out in 2 weeks ass pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Bullpen practice pussy.
That ugly money.
Hey, ladies, so instead of listening to the single bitches in the group chat,
that ugly money.
Actually talk to some wives.
That ugly money.
Actually talk to some women that are actually living the type of lifestyle that you attain to live. That soft girl lifestyle. And you may get a better, understanding of what it takes to actually have a high-earning man and how you can appease his appetite. Because a lot of girls want these men, and they're not even prepared to do the things to appease that particular type of man's appetite. A man that's a high earner, a man that's a go-getter, gets everything, and he doesn't just stop with women.
No, he don't. And this is the thing. Women ask for that. And this is why, like I said, I'm working on my second book about why women don't want good men. Think about this. You give her a good man. Now, as a man, you say, that's a good nigga. We know what we talk about.
Right.
That's a good nigga. He walking a straight line with her.
Yeah.
Now, she don't want this dude because a good dude say, baby, I'm going to be a little bit late. Hey, baby, this going on. Because he's considerate. You know what she called that? Fucking boring.
Right.
Fucking predictable. You know what I'm saying? She talks herself out of a comfortable life. She can't handle, and you can't handle a good dude or a high earner because that nigga's time is money. He makes money. His time, that's why he don't drive. That's why he has a driver.
Free game.
Because his time makes money. And usually you're going to be a fucking secretary or an assistant. Hey, baby, I need you to do this. I need you to do that, A, B, and C. And you can't be popping bottles in the club because this nigga's working, making money. His time is valuable.
Right.
And you can't handle being alone. The thing is, you do like that nigga in the Walmart because you like his style. You like that you can go to the club. A high earner is flying from coast to coast doing shit, and you can't handle being alone. So you really don't want that. You just want the benefits of it.
Right. No.
And you ain't getting that.
That ugly money.
Hey, man, I'm with you when you're right.
That ugly money.
This book, The Color of Beautiful.
That ugly money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Talk to me about this.
All right, so The Color of Beautiful is my first book. It's my first book. Like I said, writing is my hobby. That's like, you know, when in my downtime, I write. And I'm like, you know what? I believe that you got to put out your gifts while you here.
Amen.
Like, it's people leaving this motherfucker, right? And you got to put out every gift that you got in you. Like Les Brown, one of my favorites, he say, if you on your deathbed and you got your dreams that you didn't bring to life standing around you, looking at you saying, only you could have gave us life. I don't want my dreams to die with me. I don't want my skills and gifts to die with me. I got to put them in there. So this book, Color of Beautiful, it was my contribution to me and black women, black people. You know what I'm saying? In here's been some alterations to it, some evolutions to the writing, but I wrote something for my people called Letter Written in Blood. But again, that's really deep. You got to be open for it. I wrote something for black women. Again, we talk real shit,
yeah.
But I like to uplift black women. I think that they're beautiful. My writing here is uplifting black women. It's talking about how beautiful they are. And it's specifically talking about black women, because how often do you hear shit saying black women? You hear all women, all this stuff. I want this to be known that, look, this, sisters, is for you. This is about you. Like, I know you're beautiful. I call black women the crown jewel of beauty. Yep. I always do. And this book is about that. It's poems about her. It's poems about love and life. You know, it's one in here that I wrote about a sister I saw in the airport. Didn't even know her. Right. But it's called Solar System. Mm-hmm. And it was saying that if a love like that exists, this is where it live at. And it's called Solar System, and the whole thing about it is I wrote it for men, I wrote it for us, and again, I think, I don't know, shadow banning, whatever the fuck,
yeah.
But I just want you to know The Color of Beautiful is on Amazon. Check it out, get it, read it, gift it, whatever. But understand, if you're a black woman, black man, this was written for you. This was one of my gifts because I grew up in the South as a dark-skinned black boy.
Amen.
And you have no idea the mountains you got to overcome to love yourself out of that shit. Because, hey, you nice for a black boy. Right. You know what I'm saying? How many black girls here? You pretty for a black girl. And I'm like, hey, you know what? You are the definition of pretty. This right here is for you. So get that, support it, believe it. Hey, highlight shit and read it. All right? It talks about love and life. And in here, I got I use some military positions about how people love, like a love sniper, shit like that. But it's just love dynamics that we could all use and utilize, understand, identify. But my point is, The Color of Beautiful is on Amazon. Buy it, support it, gift it, and understand it was written for you. That's it.
It's Color Beautiful, man. Available now on Amazon. Make sure you go pick that up.
That ugly money.
See, ladies, y'all see the difference when we talk real talk, but at the end of the day, we still love y'all. Make no mistake, we love y'all.
Definitely.
And the reason why we may talk the way that we talk is because we see that you guys are queens, but you're not acting queenly. And we see a lot of wasted talent, you know, these days. You know, black women are some of the most exquisite creatures ever created. when they are operating as such.
Facts.
But I don't know where the lines got crossed, but these women is masculine, these women is toxic, these women is hoes, these women is loose, these women are unruly and nagging, and it's just like, hey, everything that a man does in his life is usually to give it to a woman, to have a family and pass on his generational wealth. So if we're working our whole lives to bring you a life and you can't even show your appreciation for it, fuck you. We'll keep the money ourselves.
That ugly money.
That's why we spoon feed y'all hoes $40, $50.
That ugly money.
Hey, man. I get laughed at. Man, they be like, hey, what's the price of it? I say, universal price, $40. $40.
That ugly money.
That's a universal cost for street meat, $40. That's all I know.
$40 used to go pretty far back.
But it still do, man. They stop playing. Hey, I don't care what inflation rate is, $40.
You know, it's something that recently went viral, man. It was funny. A guy said that paid pussy is cheaper than free pussy.
Amen.
And he broke it down, you know what I mean? And I kind of expounded on it because it's like, if you really think about it, by the time you get an outfit, get a haircut, go pick her up, gas your car up, take her out, buy her drinks, appetizers, main course, maybe dessert. She taking, you know what I'm saying? You doing that shit 2 and 3 times. Maybe you go take her to another spot afterwards. You've been dating this girl consistently for a month. Man, you done dropped bands.
Man.
Bands to get this one.
Definitely. Hey, definitely.
When I would say 75% of women, if you threw $300 at their ass, they gonna go for what they want.
That ugly money.
Hey, you know, real talk though. Hey, I came up. My mom didn't have a lot. I didn't have a lot. But my uncle, hey, he gave me some wisdom, man. He's like, you don't need all that to get that attention because you gotta think. That's her pussy.
Right.
She give it to who she want.
Right.
But you just gotta give her a reason to give it to you.
Yeah, it is.
And so my whole challenge was to get it for nothing.
There it is.
A good conversation. So,
yeah, I like. That's the kind of I like to work my move.
Hey, yeah,
I want it to be genuine, bitch. You got to trick me, ho.
yeah. Let me get that conversation because I tell you what, if I can get it for nothing, you know, you getting some good dick too.
Sure,
now you getting the good jug now. Don't be sidestepping.
I think a lot of women
you getting the good jug.
Yeah, I think a lot of women try to they try to overlook that. It's like if I busted a nut and you busted a nut, that's an equal exchange. Why the hell am I supposed to get a tab when you got one and I got one? We even, bitch.
Nah, man. Hey, look, man. It was this old pimp I used to know. His name was Will B Money, but they called him Willie B. And Willie, he the one that got me cut off on strip clubs because I'm like, look, man, if I take my clothes off now, we just dancing. Why I got to pay all this money? But anyway, I get it though. I get it. Ladies, they want to feel a sense of value. Like we just want to knock something down, but they want to feel a sense of value for them giving you their body.
Right.
Like, yo, I'm giving you this. It's special. I ain't got nothing to show for it after this. I need the benefit. I need something. So a lot of dudes buy a house for some pussy.
That ugly money.
They buy a house for some pussy. Because, I mean, if you could get in a cardboard box, why buy one?
You're right. You know, and the thing about it is, when a man's dating a woman and trying to court a woman, he's paying her to get it. And then when a man buys a house and creates a family, he's paying her to put it up. And unfortunately, a lot of the women that have the houses and the men that are putting them up, they're coming from that put up space, and they're sneaking back into the streets.
Oh man, I seen dudes. I think a lot of shit like these dudes. You could buy $100 million house, a $50,000 rock for her finger, and she'll still fuck the dude on the skateboard. The whole thing of it is that a lot of shit that a dude buy for a lady ain't for her. It's for the niggas that see her.
Facts.
Because it's a way of putting up a fence. Stay the fuck off my grass. So when he buy her that shit, buy her that car, he paying for this, it's not for her.
Right.
It's for other niggas. It's a warning sign, caution sign. And a lot of dudes back off because they intimidated by that because they like, I'm not willing to do for her what that nigga's doing for her.
Right.
So I'm going to keep my distance.
Exactly.
So a lot of women think that it's powerful or it's money that they intimidated by. It's not that. They just just like, look, that's out of my price range of time, energy, and effort. I'm not doing that.
That nigga love you more than I'm gonna love you.
Exactly. So keep that nigga.
And ladies, that's a valuable lesson. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the time, bitch, I ain't motherfucking getting them nails done for you.
Exactly.
I'm getting them nails done for everybody else to understand that your ass is taken care of.
Exactly.
So when a nigga sit there and look at you, he see your nails done, your hair done, your your fit's looking right. You know what I'm saying? Look like you a well taken care of bitch. You are put up. When you goddamn fall from that tree of putting up and you end up in the street, when anybody can access you, baby, all of those things magically go away.
Exactly. Facts.
You know, man, Kai Cenat, who was a super famous streamer, super rich, recently went through something where his girlfriend, Gigi, allegedly cheated on him. Now, this guy is a multi-millionaire, one of the most famous individuals under 30 in the history of the world. And it still wasn't good enough. And then you look at something like Tom Brady, who is the GOAT of all GOATs in football, and his wife going. We just talked about Moneybag Yo and Ari allegedly going. Like, is any kind of, because you got guys with muscles, you got tall men, you got rich men, you got famous men, and they're all having the same problems with their bitch coming up out them damn trees that he put up at and sneaking back into the streets.
Hey, that's real. So, all right. So, this is how it works out in my brain right here. So, before I get into that, I say this. Like, a lot of times, women emotionally pack their shit 6 months to a year before they actually leave. Like, you dealing with it today, but she was gone 6 months ago.
Come on.
Now, yeah. So, and I call it the Jedi mind trick. You ever had, when you was growing up, you have a parent say, "You calling me a liar?"
Right.
Ain't no way out of that shit. But women do that with love too. Hey, you know what? I ain't happy, blah, blah. You've changed. Now, because we accept accountability as men,
right,
we sit there and try to figure out how to fix this shit.
Right.
And we skip over this is where the Jedi mind trick works. We skip over the fact that it ain't only her fucking happiness that matters. Now, I did gain a little weight. Damn, I am working a little bit more. Shit, I did this, I did that. You know what? Let me fix the house a little bit more. So we chasing down shit and making her transition a lot easier. You know why? Because if she leaves Mike Friday and she with Tony Monday, she a hoe. But if she leave Mike Friday and 6 months later she with Tony, shit just didn't work out. And the whole thing is that a lot of women, again, because they haven't had to work and establish shit and build shit, they have no value for what it took to get there. That's why I say they can't help you keep it. And don't ever tie your self-worth or who you are emotionally that deep to a woman. Because, again, it's her pussy. She can give it to whoever she wants.
Right.
And that's the problem we're running into. But as far as these, man, come on, man. These dudes got millions of dollars, and all we see is how great they are. It's like you buy my favorite car, Lamborghini.
Right.
If I got a Lamborghini, it's going to attract more dudes than bitches. I promise you, more. Damn, this is a nice car. Damn, what kind of engine? Man, where you get this done? Women gonna look at that motherfucker and be like, I just want to ride.
Yep.
What dudes are gonna be like, shit, where shop you take it to?
Yeah.
How much was it? It's gonna attract more dudes than it will ladies. That's how we see a lot of these outside looking at these relationships. These dudes, big dogs, millions of dollars, got all this shit going on. How can a woman leave him? Look at Aisha Curry. You got one of the baddest motherfuckers in the game, and you talking about why ain't no other niggas talking to you? What's really going on? So it's not that. It's just the fact that I have no value for that Lamborghini. I got no value for who the fuck that is. Again, like I said, they don't want good men. They want men who are good for what they want. And what they want changes per state of mind and stage in life. So what the fuck do I want? I want this nigga right here that's gonna knock my back across the fucking fist. I don't care that he got one shoe. I don't care. But like I said, that's how they move.
Yeah, man. It's a crazy world we live in.
That's just real. That's how they move. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to say they hoes or nothing like that, but think about it.
Some of them is.
If the greatest men losing these women don't sit here and feel like, damn, you know what, I'm a failure. Divorce rate is what, 50, 60%, some shit like that? Divorce rate is like 50 damn percent.
Right.
I mean, and it's initiated over 70% by the woman.
Right.
I mean, look at what's his name, Tyreek Hill.
Right.
I mean, come on, man. It's a slaughterhouse for men out there.
Hey, fellas, this is something that y'all need to understand. That if the richest of the rich, the famous of the famous, the greatest of the great, bitches is gone, there's a chance that your bitch gonna go too.
That ugly money.
And ain't nothing you can do about it. When she go, she go.
That ugly money.
All you can handle and all you have control over is what you do after your bitch go. If she go out that door and she go and she do what she do, it's how your next move after that determines who you are. And I will promise you, nothing is going to restore your manhood more than cutting that hoe off
That ugly money.
and getting a better one.
That ugly money.
Man, absolutely.
Because hoes are replaceable. You can replace them. You can always find a woman that will open her legs to you for whatever reason. You know, loyal, submissive, feminine women, they are rare. But a hoe, you can get that motherfucker on the side of the street.
That ugly money.
Definitely. And you gotta be able to, like real talk, you gotta know what you got in a woman. You gotta know what you got in a woman. Because again, it's not about what you can get, it's about what you can keep. And you gotta understand the value of what you have in a woman. If you playing that game and you got her where you got her from, then understand that's in her. That's who she is. I mean, I'm sorry, if you pulled out the strip club, you can't be mad. Yeah, you can't be mad at her. I'm sorry, that's just who the hell she is. And at the same time, if I gotta beat you, I ain't gonna beat a fucking dog.
Right.
If I gotta beat you and lock doors, lock gates and shit like that, look, now going out there, cause I got a big ass Roddy at home, and I'm like, hey, run away, go ahead, cause you know where your milk come from. You go out there, hey, don't worry about coming back.
Right.
Don't worry about coming. My bill just got cheaper.
There it is. You know what I mean? And that's why it's always interesting when women want men to chase them. I'm like, why you expect me to chase you and I'm the person that's gonna change your life?
That ugly money.
But you can identify that sucker.
Yeah, why would I chase a bill?
Yeah. She want a sucker.
You know what I'm saying? And it's already kind of known that men on average spend, you know, upwards of $20,000 or more if they have a girlfriend. More money that you spend when you have a woman. Your expenses are gonna go up. And I'm like, well, we're supposed to chase you to pay for you.
That ugly money.
If I'm the nigga that's paying for shit, I think, bitch, you should be over here running after me.
That ugly money.
They run it. You see, I mean, you see when the women get dropped off and they do take their car?
Yeah.
They get dropped off. How many? Look at the women that's chasing these dudes. All the endless shit they do to keep these dudes. It's crazy out there. When you see a woman chasing after a dude, it's a whole different animal out there.
Yeah, you know, and it's funny because it almost seems like the good women are choosing the terrible men, and the great guys are choosing the terrible women.
Absolutely.
And every now and then, the good guy and the good girl finally figure it out, and then, you know, generational wealth happens.
That ugly money.
Two-parent households happen.
That ugly money.
You know, a lot of great things happen, but so much now, I feel that a lot of women seem like they have a mask on and they're trying. I have no problem with the hoe, an honest hoe. If you a hoe and that's what you do, then hey, salute to you. I respect the fact that you being honest. What I got a problem with is a woman that masks herself as a wife.
Absolutely.
And she's still a hoe.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, Willie B drop game on me. He said you could be in a house full of 1,000 hoes and never meet one. The whole point of it is if you never call her that, you can get everything you want from her.
Right.
But the moment that you identify who she is, whole game changed. and that's just how it goes. It's just that a lot of ladies pretend to be wives, but they can't keep that up. Right. They can't sustain that. And I'm sorry, like you could provide all day because a lot of men show love by effort and money and time. But a lot of ladies, they like, look, I'm out here for me. What am I getting out of this?
No, for sure.
Because what are you giving back in return other than sex? If you take sex off the table,
right?
What we getting? What we getting?
She's nice to us.
Well, hey, here's a key. Here's a key right here. If you dating I'm gonna tell you this right here. If you dating and you ever want to know if a woman really loves you, take her around a woman who really loves you.
That ugly money.
That's why mothers, aunts, sisters are so important. Daughters.
Right.
If you want to know if a woman really loves you, take her around a woman who really loves you. And she will tell you, because it's micro expressions, it's body language, it's the little things that a man will never pick up on. And women see that and know it. And you'll have these older women, they come and they say, hey, baby, you look happy. She ain't for you. She won't tell you why. You know why she won't tell you why?
Ugly money.
She won't tell you why, because as a man, you'll try to fix it.
Wow.
She tells you, baby, you look happy. She ain't for you. And she won't tell you why, because you'll try to fix it.
Shamara, you better start telling me some shit.
That ugly money.
Hey, Dad, I know you like her.
That ugly money.
Dad. Sometimes she did, though. She did.
Yeah, women, hey. Women know. I'm telling you, women know. Take them around a woman who really loves you, and they will tell you, hey, dad, hey, brother, little brother, big brother, hey, son, hey, grandson, she ain't for you.
Fellas, and you got to be able to listen, because, you know, they say it, they ain't gonna say it. They may not say it all the way straight like that. They may be like, well, you know, Dad, she's young.
That ugly money.
You know, she's still, you know,
That ugly
what the fuck is that?
That ugly money.
I don't want to say it, but
No, just trust it, baby. If they say, hey, baby, I know you look happy, but she ain't for you, hey, slide.
Hey, man, for someone that's meeting you for the first time, how do you describe who you are and all of the lanes of creation you're in?
So, okay, just real talk. This was a sidebar. This is what I do in the downtime. In the downtime, I write. I love these debates, these conversations.
Yeah.
Man, me and my ladies, we get into it hard. And they be like, you're an asshole, but you're right.
Right.
You're an asshole, but whatever.
I know exactly how you feel.
But real talk, somebody meet me for the first time. Hey, I'm Lobo Forte, wolf. I'm the strong wolf, baby. We hunt. Wolves hunt. That's what I do. Like, a lot of times it get into the motivation of it. But motivation, I say it's great, but it's bullshit. The real trigger is taking action. And that's what I'm about, the action. I'm about taking action. And I do that in my own life, and I try to articulate that and share that with others. That's why I do these videos, and I always say, wolves hunt, let's hunt. And what I'm saying, hunt the best version of you.
Amen.
Like, whatever that is, because you know how many dreams we leave on the table to go to work every day? Like, I do believe in work harder on yourself than you do on your job. And we don't do that. We got all these dreams out here on the side of the road, like broken down cars, and I want more people in the hunt. That's why I'm like, hey, wolves hunt. Let's go get it. And I'm not saying you got to go out here and be LeBron James. I'm not saying you got to go be the best fighter, John Jones, all this shit. Be the best that you can be. Like, when's the last damn time you've done your absolute best?
Wow.
When's the last time you done your absolute best at anything? We do shit to get through and go by. But if you do your absolute best for yourself, you might just catch your damn dreams. And that's what I do.
That ugly money.
What experiences have most shaped you to who you are today?
Yeah, so this started when I was 5, 6 years old. I come from iron fist, old-fashioned people.
Yes, sir.
My mom bought me this bicycle, He-Man bicycle, bad motherfucker. I couldn't ride it for shit.
All right.
And I had to push it home from the store. But she always told me, hey, you're a big boy. You're a big boy. I'm about that action.
Right.
I didn't know it until that time. But I said, hey, wait a minute, it's got 4 tires on here instead of 2. What's going on? She's like, oh, yeah, it helped you ride the bicycle. I say, no, I'm a big boy.
There it is.
No, I need to ride this thing. Yeah. She say, well, you can't ride without them wheels. I say, look, Mom, you got to take them off, and I ride this bicycle. Man, she was, you don't debate with my mom. She'll put a foot in your ass. But the thing was, my grandmother was there to protect me. She said, hey, look, if he say take them off, take them off. He either going to learn or he going to show you something. She got the damn wrench, took that motherfucker off. Now, what I didn't pay attention to was I'm in the hood,
right.
Like 210 North Pine Street. Now, one thing I didn't know was I didn't pay attention to the people coming outside. They saw me with the bike in the middle of the road, and people start coming outside. They stopped doing hair. They turned the pots off on the stove. They pulled their car up a little bit further in the driveway. When I found out they was getting ready for a show, I thought they was like, hey, I'm finna prove my mama wrong.
Right.
They came out here for a show, lighting up cigarettes, just getting off from work. Man, there's a crowd of motherfuckers finna show me. I'm finna show. Yeah, my mama don't know what the fuck she talking about.
Right.
Let me tell you something, man. Me and that He-Man bicycle went through fucking hell, man. Let me say it. I hit fucking everything. I'm talking about barbed wire fences, chain link fences, metal ass trash cans. Listen, I was bleeding so bad. My mom was like, you know what? They gonna call Family and Children's Services on me. I hit the ground so hard and the asphalt. I hit the asphalt so hard that my handlebars twisted. Now, I'm talking about you can hit slapping pavement, and we didn't have no helmets and fucking pads and all that shit. I'm talking about I'm bleeding from the back of my head. I don't even know how. But the thing was, every time I hit the ground, I jump back up. I'm all right. I get back on that motherfucker and I wobble, and I bust my ass somewhere else. I'm talking about people was out there, they was like, damn. That's like a Tatum ass hit on the NFL football field. I'm a 6-year-old, and ain't nobody coming to pick my ass up. They just like, damn. I'm sitting here like, y'all supposed to be cheering me on or some shit. Y'all ain't cheering hard enough.
Right.
I'm busting my ass out here, but every time I hit the ground, I don't care what skin I left down that motherfucker, I got back up,
Amen, brother.
jumped back on it, and the last time was the last time. I started riding that motherfucker, and she said, boy, didn't need no training wheels.
That's a fucking story.
So that's where Lobo was born, baby. I go get it. And so that's what I want for other people is go get it, take action. Motivation is good. Motivation ain't nothing but a finger pointing to the gas station. You still got to go fill up. So I'm about that action. Go get it, whatever it is. Like, look, ugly money is here because you going to fucking get it.
Amen, bro.
And that's what I'm about, is going to get it, and I want that for other people, and you can't do that in front of the TV. And I got to tell you this. You know why I like Lamborghini so much?
Why?
Because them motherfuckers said, have you ever seen a Lamborghini commercial? Nope. Hell no. You know why you never seen a Lamborghini commercial? Because they say that our target audience ain't watching TV. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm about, that fucking action. Because I'm like, hey, when I get there, I'm going to get that damn Lamborghini because fuck TV. I'm going to go and be it. I'm going to do it. And I want that for other people. More wolves got to hunt, man. Go get your dreams. Let's go get it.
Yeah, it is.
That ugly money.
Motivational speaking,
That ugly money.
author.
That ugly money.
Your work spans multiple areas. Can you explain what exactly do you do and how it all connects?
So, like I said, I write in the part-time, but I work out. I don't have no cameraman, none of this shit. Ain't no show. But I do videos here and there, and it's uplifting because a lot of times I'm by myself,
right,
and I understand the uphill battles that we go through. Every day ain't sunshine. It ain't right. It ain't good. Sometimes you feel like shit. But I'm there letting you know, listen, fuck how you feel, you got something to do. Go and handle that, because when you go to your job, they want you there at 7:30, 8 o'clock. And you know what? You have your ass there at 7:30, 8 o'clock. So work as hard on yourself as you do for these other motherfuckers. Get your ass up and go grind and go fucking get it for yourself. So I don't care if you don't feel like it. You go to work because you want that check.
Right.
The only reason you don't work hard on yourself because you ain't getting paid for it yet. So get your ass up and go get it, even if you don't feel like it. And I'm not saying you ain't got to lift all the weight in the gym. You ain't got to be the fastest or the strongest or the prettiest or whatever. But whatever your fucking dream is, go put time in on that shit. Get up and go fucking do it. Stop just being in a paralytic state planning for this shit. Go and do it. Take action and go do it. But it spans across talking, motivating. I do poetry. I do writing. But my whole point is just trying to take action. And I love comedy. I think that I'm funny, but I just dare not get on the stage like that because I'm like, shit, man, these motherfuckers, you know when somebody good at something?
Yeah.
When they make it look easy.
Yeah, you're right.
When you look at a motherfucker and say, damn, I could do that, that's how you know that motherfucker's great. You see a motherfucker in a boxing ring, you be like, shit, I'm going to swing on a motherfucker right now.
LeBron look like make Duncan look so easy.
That's what I'm saying. So when you see a motherfucker that make it look like you can do it, that's how you know that motherfucker's great. Kevin Hart, a lot of these comedians, Mojo Brooks are like, when they can make you laugh and it look like shit you can do, that's how you know these motherfuckers are great at something, right?
Back.
And so that's what I'm saying, man. It's just I do all this shit. I try to do funny skits and shit, but I just refuse to hold myself back. Anything I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fucking do. It's worth shit out there. I'm going to get it.
Amen, brother. You got the book out right now.
Yes, sir.
See, you got the merch already ready.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, before hey yo, I brought this just for you, boss.
Oh,
for
man.
you and your squad. This Lobo Forte, baby.
Man.
I brought this for you. Yo, man. I appreciate your mad respect. I'm a big fan. Matter of fact, I'm signing up for that class on how to get your viewers up and shit like that, bro. I'm locking in on that. I just like I said, I stay on the grind and hustle, but I brought this for you, man, and I wanted you to have
brother.
it. Yo, man, big respect, big respect.
We gonna wear it proud. Y'all see me? I got my Lobo Forte on, baby.
That ugly money.
You gotta check the back and say, strength and honor. Yes, sir, man. Thank you, brother. I appreciate
mad respect. Thanks for letting me be here, man. I'm a big fan. I'm locking in on that class, bro. But like I say, man.
Hey, Ricky, you can't, Ricky, these mine, bro.
That ugly money.
Ricky over there eyeing my Lobo, goddamn.
That ugly money.
Now, what's next? You know what I mean? You got one book done.
So real talk, I'm working on my next book. But as far as the pushing, the taking action, my next step is linking up with people that's in the hunt too.
For sure.
Other people that's really doing work, that's on the level, that's pushing. I'm trying to network, man. You know, Lobo Forte Storyteller at gmail.com. Hit me up, book me. Anything, I don't give a shit if it's skits, washing cars for the kids, whatever I could get in on to get pushed to the next level, that's what I'm doing. Because again, man, iron sharpens iron, right? So I'm trying to get out there because, I mean, what good is a sword that ain't never been in battle? What good is a ship that ain't never been in the ocean, baby? Put me out there, let me go play, let's go hunt. Wolves hunt, baby, and I'm going to get it. And I want to go get it with people that's in the hunt too.
Man, brother.
That ugly money.
And that's a real thing, man. Iron do sharpen iron, man. You hang around 4 millionaires, you be the fifth.
I'm on it.
If you hang around 4 losers, you gonna be the fifth.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if your girl hang around 4 hoes, it's just a matter of time for she the fifth.
That ugly money.
Oh man, before we get out of here, brother, let these folks know where to follow you at, where they can book you at, where they can tap in, everything Lobo Forte.
All right, so Lobo Forte Storyteller at gmail.com. You can send me an email, book me, just chat. I got a TikTok, Big D. I got a Facebook, Lobo Forte. Follow me. I got a YouTube. It's Kevie Daniels at 2121. Man, it's KEVIE at 2121 on YouTube. Man, I'm definitely getting into the work. You know what I'm saying? Again, I ain't got no team, no cameraman, but it's all good. Wolves hunt, baby. We going to get it. So anyway, reach out to me, loboforte at gmail.com. Book me. I don't care if it's a skit. I don't care if it's like, hey, I want a video on this. I want to ask me a question. Hit me up anytime. But that's where I'm at, baby. Let's hunt. Let's go get it.
Yes, sir. Well, brother, I can honestly say that I already know the next time we see each other, you're gonna be way bigger. And that's just because you're willing to do the work. You know, this game is a consistency game. I believe that consistency is the secret to success. The guy that gets up and does it every day is gonna win. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? The guy that may get up every month, once a month, and is talented at it, he's not going to win as much as the guy that gets up every day, because that guy that gets up every day, he may not be as talented as this next guy, but he's working so much harder that he's gonna lap him. And you know, I believe that I was a testament to that, because I wasn't the most talented. I wasn't the most cool. I didn't have the views, you know what I mean? But I told myself, I said, I will not allow somebody in my space to outwork me.
Absolutely.
And, you know, it's starting to show proof. And brother, you are already doing the things that's needed.
Absolutely.
And what I will give you this gem before we get out of here is
Free
this.
game alert.
All you got to do is start. When you talk about not having a team, all you got to do is start. You got to give people something to follow.
Absolutely.
So you got to start, and once you start leading, people will naturally follow. It's amazing how it happens. Is once you start going on that journey of success, and you turn around, and it's people out here like, well, we following you, and you before you know it, you got a whole group of people behind there, and it's like, well, where did y'all come from? He was like, well, we didn't seen your ass goddamn walking on this journey for so long, and it seemed like you knew where you was going. And you might not know where you're going, and you may not know exactly where you headed. You know where you want to go, and you may not exactly end up where you thought you was going to end up, but you're going to end up somewhere.
Absolutely.
All you gotta do is keep putting for one foot.
Man, mad respect. And hey, thank you, Bad Apple MMA, 2326 Francis Street, Columbus, Georgia. Saved my life, man. Thank y'all. And Out Here crew, hey man, we gonna get it, baby. But thank you, Bad Apple MMA, and love y'all, man.
Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast with the highly motivational, highly inspirational Lobo Forte. That ugly money.
That ugly
That ugly money. That ugly money. Yeah. Say it's that ugly money.